Hello y'all. Today's video is not going to be extremely long. I just want to do a quick little chat about something that's been on my mind recently with, the book community. As of recently, you may or may not have heard this, there has been a gigantic Kindle boycotting or Amazon boycotting where people are trying not to use Kindle anymore because they don't let you download the files anymore. I just want to come up here quickly and say, as like an indie author, I'm really happy that Kindle made this an option, because the reason that there's so many people who are able to pirate books is because of people being able to download the files. People are getting upset because like, no, I can't download the file and this and that and that. Well, if you purchase the book for yourself, then you can still access that from multiple devices. When you purchase a book on Kindle, you can access that from your computer. You can access that from your phone, your tablet, your Kindle itself. If you use a Kindle, you can access it from just about anywhere. So you don't need the PDF file. I mean, it's more harmful if the PDF file option was still available, because that means that more indie authors are being boycotted. And you know what this means? That means we get less sales. People read our books for free. We did not work years of our life, months of our life for the book to just be out there in the world for free. No payment. We work. For most, it's a job. And so taking away the author's way to make money, profit, to continue to create more books and to promote said books is awful. And people don't realize it, but you can't buy indie authors' books anywhere else. Most of the time, indie author books are found on Amazon. And if you're stopping buying books from Amazon, you cannot read indie author books, which puts indie authors out of business. Because there's a signed contract with Amazon, you cannot break it for a certain period of time. We cannot leave Amazon. Our books are published with Amazon. Amazon owns the right to our books. We cannot put it anywhere else. Stores, sure, we can put it in stores, but there's no guarantee what stores will be in. Barnes & Noble, maybe, but most of the time they don't accept a lot of indie author books, and if they do, it's online, and you're going to end up paying even more up there than you would if you were to buy it from Amazon. And plus, if it was a library, because authors drop off books at libraries sometimes, it would only be local libraries. Not all indie authors live near you. So you would not have access to their books any other way besides using Amazon. And once again, going back to like the Kindle thing, people are switching over to different types of Kindles. I've seen, I don't know what it's called, I think it's called like a pub, it's something like that, or a Nook. I got no issue with Nooks, because Nooks are owned by Barnes & Noble, and sometimes Barnes & Noble has indie author books, but you most likely have to pay more expensive. It has to be much more expensive. People are like, well, I don't understand why, if I have an Amazon Prime subscription, why can't I get Kindle for free? That's like saying, oh, I have like an Apple Music subscription, but I don't get like, what's the Game Center? I don't get the Game Center subscription. Or saying like, oh, I have the YouTube Premium subscription. Why can't I have like I have a YouTube Music subscription. Why can't I have YouTube Premium under the same subscription? Because they're two different things for different people. Editing Maddie here. I don't want to make it known that I know like this entire boycott thing is supposed to be like a jab at Bezos, but I have seen a lot of people complaining about like, oh yeah, I'm not even doing it a jab at Bezos. It's like, why am I paying multiple subscriptions for like under one thing? And I'm just pointing that out like right here, that like the main reason why is like YouTube and YouTube Music. You can pay for YouTube Music, but you don't have YouTube Premium. So I think if you get YouTube Music, you have some YouTube. I think if you get YouTube Premium, you have some YouTube Music features, but I don't think you have YouTube Music Premium. I think you just have normal YouTube Music, and then you're able to turn your phone off, you know. And I just want to say, like, real quick, if you guys boycott Amazon, it's not gonna affect Bezos. He's already what, a billionaire? The only people you are hurting are the indie authors here. They serve different purposes. So a company has to make profit somehow. Amazon makes profit for shipping things out. You're paying for shipping. That's what you pay for. You pay for the shipping. You prepay for the shipping, and you sometimes get deals. That's what Amazon Prime is for. What Kindle is for is to read most books on their library for free. Those are two different purposes. Prime is for physical things to ship, so you don't have to pay for shipping. Note, that's also why, for example, Disney and Hulu, those are two separate subscriptions. They're owned by the same people, though. Disney owns Hulu, but you can pay individually for just Hulu or just Disney, because some people just want one thing. They don't want the entire thing. So, like, let's say, for example, you were to do Amazon Music. You pay for Amazon Music because that's the only thing you're intending to do. Kindle is a whole separate subscription because some people don't want to use Amazon, but they want to read the free books, so they pay for Kindle Unlimited. The reason they're separate subscriptions is because people don't want to pay for Amazon Prime, but they want to pay for Kindle Unlimited, and that's because they're not going to use Amazon Prime, but they plan on using Kindle Unlimited. That's why a lot of companies make multiple subscriptions for multiple platforms that they own, and that is quite literally because not everybody's going to use the main platform. Some people are going to use the platforms that they also own. They're not their main platform. For example, Kindle Unlimited is not their main platform, but they're just a separate subscription because not everybody's going to use Kindle. Not everybody's going to use Amazon. But some people are going to send, people that don't use Amazon are going to use Kindle. So those are two separate subscriptions for the people that are not going to use Amazon. Kindle is for non-physical things to read most books on their library for free. They are two different subscriptions for two different reasons. Just like how YouTube Premium and YouTube Music are two different subscriptions. That's just like how Apple Music and Apple Podcasts are two different subscriptions. Apple Books is its own, I think Apple Books is a subscription. Apple Books is their own separate subscription because they all serve different purposes. But I don't see you guys boycotting any of those. I don't see you guys saying, oh, we're going to stop using Apple Books and we're going to stop using Audible. People are going for Audible too, because Audible is also owned by freaking Amazon. But these are the same people that want to go using Goodreads. Amazon owns Goodreads. How are we boycotting Amazon if you're still using Goodreads? It just seems you want to be a part of something negative that brings other people down, and I just don't think it's fair. It's not fair to anyone involved, especially the indie authors, and it's putting indie authors out of business. We have nowhere else to go besides Amazon because Amazon will give us the free publishing resources that we need. It gives us the resources that we need, and that's how people buy from us. That's how people get to our books. And sure, a lot of indie authors will sell their stuff, like signed copies, this, that, and the third. But a lot of authors don't do that. A lot of authors just sell their books on Amazon because that's like the easiest way, and it's the most accessible, and it's the cheapest way for them to do it. Because everybody has a gigantic budget to go out here and put their books out in these many stores and to do this and to do that. And that's why Amazon is such an important staple, an important factor for a lot of indie authors. So I just feel like before you decide you want to go boycotting Amazon, please make sure that you take these back into consideration. Number one, you cannot get a lot of indie author books anywhere else besides Amazon. Number two, the PDF files thing was to prevent pirating, which means the illegal stealing of books. That's why it was removed, so that way authors do not get their books illegally stolen anymore on online websites. It's going to make it harder for people to pirate authors' books by removing that. There was the removal of the freaking PDF files was to protect authors' books. That's what it was for. It was not out of spite of y'all. It was because... And all of a sudden, people want to boycott Amazon. After one thing that's taken as a safety precaution for authors, they want to boycott them. Y'all, please wake up. Please open your eyes, because I see these videos everywhere. It's like, boycott Amazon right now. We don't like Amazon no more. But the next thing you know, they're posting their Goodreads review. on their Instagram story like an hour after. Honey boo boo, you do know that Amazon owns Goodreads, right? Amazon owns Goodreads. Or am I just stupid? Because Amazon owns Goodreads. That's why when they have the banners at the top, they're like, oh yeah, buy this new book. It doesn't take you to any other bookstore. It takes you to Amazon. That's why when you buy books on Amazon, it says average rating on Goodreads, because they control Goodreads. They own Goodreads. So please, let's think before we take action, because it's hurting authors. You can't get their books anywhere else. You are putting authors out of business who don't have the resources to be under a lot of publishing companies. And you're not boycotting any other platform that does this. Make it make sense, please. But that's all I want to say. I'm done ranting. I know I'm probably getting on your nerves, but I'm just saying, let's think about it, please.